Say hello to Kyle Lucas. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's poppin'?
Oh, man, we're just pounding mass amounts of coffee and
Right.
having some fun playing some rap music, dude. You kept me up too late last night, bro, with that Ustream.
I
I,
know,
I
right?
I know I asked for it, man, but so how you doing, bro? How's the weather down there? How we doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm just getting my first crunk juice on today. It's pretty nice outside. Pretty chilly, but the leaves on the ground, so it's perfect fall day.
Excellent, excellent. And so we got some stuff to talk about today, dude. And let's just get this out of the way. Let's get the white rapper crap out of the way real quick. So we talked about this a little bit last night, and I fully agree with you. So and I am not a real big fan of some of those people that we were talking about last night, going on and on and on and on and on about the color of their skin. So I'm just kind of interested in getting some of your thoughts and feelings on that too, bro.
I usually don't even like to talk about it. I usually don't even, I won't mention it in songs or whatever. But I think some people use it as a crutch, especially like a lot of kids who just happen to be white send me songs and ask me to check it out, and the whole time, it's like I'm the best white rapper, blah blah blah. And it's just like, yo, you need to be the best rapper. Like you're using that as a crutch. And,
For sure.
I think sometimes it's really played out. I think it's really like. But, the media perpetrates that as well perpetuates because, it's the white rapper show and so, they make it seem like it's a gimmick and these kids just buy into it, I guess. But I usually don't even acknowledge it. I find it irrelevant, so, I'm just gonna do me.
For sure. For sure, dude, and that's what we should be doing, right? I mean, to me it's inconsequential, especially as a kid who grew up liking hip-hop and rap music as a kid, and nobody ever really thought anything of it where I'm from, up here in South Dakota, and I don't know, it's annoying, really.
It's very annoying, man. It's very annoying, but luckily I haven't really had any, I've never had any situations or anything, and I haven't really ever, been involved in anything based just on my race, because I mostly find it irrelevant as far as music.
It totally is, and I mean, it shouldn't even really need to be discussed, but I just kind of liked a couple of things you said last night, especially with people, that we were talking about. Anyway, so I want to know, dude, for people who might not have heard about Kyle Lucas, you are on the Purple Ribbon label, which is Big Boy from Outkast label.
Yes.
How did you end up getting hooked up with those guys?
I started a band. I'm in the band Vonnegut. I don't know if anyone knows that, but I'm in the band Vonnegut. It's like a live hip-hop, pop, electro band, and the guitar player who I started the band with, his name's Neil Gerard. He actually sings on Big Boy's upcoming album as well. He was doing a lot of studio work for a lot of the Dungeon Family acts, just as a session musician, like on the side. And so we did a brief EP, and we literally just handed it to one of his producers, and then it just kind of just snowballed into that. And Big Boy heard it and, signed us, he said, inked us up before we even did a show. So that was crazy.
That's awesome. So your solo stuff, your stuff with Captain Midnight and stuff comes out on Purple Ribbon as well, or do you do that DIY? Or DIY?
I do it DIY just because I don't have to get as much stuff cleared, and that's just like kind of a fun, staying busy,
Sure.
Trying to work on the craft and become, as dope as possible. So the Captain Midnight stuff, that was just done, just as a fun side project. My mixtapes are for free download, as a promotional tool, same time just getting good music out there. So the Vonnegut album, which should be coming out before the end of the year, it's called Falling Up the Stairs. That's going to be on Purple Ribbon.
Cool, awesome. Can't wait to get my paws on that. So that's pretty much takes care of my next questions. But when you write a song like Dead Flowers, which, like I said last night, is my personal favorite on that release with Captain Midnight, which is called "I Brought Dead Flowers to a Funeral," and the lyric "sitting on a park bench" came up, and I was just curious: were you really sitting on a park bench?
No, I wasn't.
Oh man.
I hate to shatter the bubble, but
because I love the image of the lonely rapper riding bars in the park, and you just shattered it for me. Thanks, dude. Thanks.
I know, right? I'm sorry, world.
But hey, like we said last night, you can't fake the funk, dude. You got to keep it real with people.
You got to just be yourself. But it's awesome that you love that song. That's one of the most personal songs.
I love it. It's deep, dude.
That whole project is very, very personal and heartfelt. So,
and our Facebook friend is right. You must really hate your ex. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
right,
this is moving right along, right? This is a pretty standard question I ask most guests and friends that are rappers in general. But
okay.
What are some of your lyrical influences? You know, like I said, the album is pretty introspective at times. Other times it seems like you just want to break out and throw a party. So I'm just kind of curious, where you get your lyrical influences from.
I would just say everything, really. I mean, you kind of summed it up right there. I'm very, very introspective at times, which can be my downfall. All my ex-girlfriends hate me. And, I mean, it can be my downfall, especially with Dead Flowers. I didn't even want to really touch. I wrote it the weekend that my grandmother passed, and everyone had left state, and I couldn't leave. So, not because of probation or anything, but I had to do some stuff, and so I couldn't leave. So I really did feel like, I did feel all alone, and I felt helpless. So at times I am very introspective, but then at the same time, especially with Vonnegut, like, we just want to have a great time and just have a party, and I don't see that being conflicting, because that's just a human in general. Is you have all these, you're night and day. The average human's very contradictive. So yeah, I would just say everything, really. I mean, I can have fun and I party with the best of them. At the same time, I'm not going to sacrifice some songs that I want to touch on stuff, because I can do whatever I want with music, and so I'm just going to continue doing that.
That's right. And dude, let's get you off that Miller Lite, dude. For real.
So hey, I'm a country boy.